Well, for more on the devastation there in Venice, I want to bring in Melissa Conn. She is the director of the Venice office of Save Venice, the leading American nonprofit dedicated to preserving the artistic heritage in that city. Good to have you with us, Melissa.
Thank you very much.
So it's been pretty devastating seeing this city underwater, given just the architecture and the precious art there. I was reading that many of the city's art institutions there have miraculously managed to save a lot of the artwork. Just bring us up to speed with what has been lost.
Well, it's too early to tell. The damage that's caused by high water and flooding is rather slow. It's a problem because the monuments have been subjected to salt water, and when the water goes down, the salt remains. And the salt is corrosive. It eats into the marble, the brickwork, the mortar, and this causes structural damage and also severe damage in the case of San Marco, to the mosaic floors, to the columns, to the walls. So it's a process that we'll have to see unfold over the next weeks as things dry out and over the several years to come.
Absolutely, yeah. I was reading that the mayor said St. Mark's Basilica had suffered grave damage. So you say it's going to be some time before we really know the extent of it there.
Yes, absolutely.
So the Italian Prime Minister said this disaster is a real blow to the artwork in that city, really the entire country. But we know that Venice has been sinking for decades, and flooding in the city is not a new problem, even though this is of historic proportions. What has been done over the years to try and prevent this, or to save the art in that city?
Well, there's many international committees that were born after the floods of 1966, which brought the world's attention to the fragile nature of the artistic patrimony of Venice. And so it's very important the constant attention that's been done over the past 50 years of restoring, preserving the artworks. There's much more attention of how the artworks are installed. There are new procedures of sort of emergency removal that can be done if a painting or a sculpture is thought to be at risk. Archives are kept on higher floors, whenever possible, libraries and books. So a lot has been done for the artworks, but when you have something such an exceptional event that took place like this week, it's hard to know what to do sometimes because the protocols don't always suit the situation.
Absolutely. Melissa Conn, Director of Save Venice. Good to have you with us. Thank you so much for your time today, and all the best.
Thank you.